Alright YouTube, I'm going to show you guys how to zero gap your fast feeds. First thing you'll need is some type of hard surface so that you can put your blades down and make sure they're straight. A Phillips screwdriver and a towel just in case, you know, it's any oil on your blades or anything. Alright, let's get right into it. First thing you want to do is just take off these two screws. Alright, two screws come off and the actual blade itself comes off. That's why you need a towel, just so you can wipe off any excess oil, hair, or whatever's on your blades. Alright, there you go. Blade's good. First thing you want to take, then you want to take off this little piece. That's the actual cutting blade. And just get a toothbrush here. I just want to brush out. I see a little bit of hair inside of there. Alright, just want to clean out any hair you see in there. Then you want to take off this little piece right here. This piece is very important. Don't lose it. It keeps your fast feeds quiet, as I'm sure some of you already know. Next thing you want to do is you just want to loosen this screw and this screw just a little bit, just so you can move this metal part here that holds the cutting blade. Alright, now after you loosen that, this metal part should be loose. It should be loose enough to move. Now what you want to do is, or what I do is, I take two fingers, one on each side, one finger here, one finger here, and I pull this metal part as close to the front as I can get it. So I pull it just like this. Pull it to the front as close as I can get it. And then I tighten these screws up just a little bit, not all the way tight, just a little bit. Still so this piece right here can move. And then I pull it just a little bit more, just so I can make sure that it stays up here. And if you want, you can even put two fingers right here and hold it. And now just tighten these right here. Tighten these right back up. And what this metal piece does is it moves the cutting blade farther up. Now next thing you want to do is, with this little piece right here, you want to make sure you put this piece back on here. Next thing you want to do is, you need to take off the lever. So right here, right on the side, put your screwdriver here, and you want to make sure you have a flat surface or something where you won't lose pieces, because there's a couple of pieces in here that you got to take it off very carefully so that you don't lose the pieces. Unscrew it. Once you unscrew it, pull it out. Not enough. Pull it out. Try to keep it together if you can. Just try to keep it together. That's what I always do. Next thing you want to do is, grab this piece and you want to slide it off. Make sure that this, if you can see, there is a goldish piece right here. Make sure you don't lose that. Make sure when you pull the silver part off, make sure you don't lose that gold piece. I'm going to pull this silver piece off slowly. Alright. And if that gold piece falls off, you can just put it right back on there. Alright, now what you want to do is to put it back together. You want to put this piece back on, but you want to move it so that you can barely see the little screw hole where you have to screw your lever into. You want to just barely see it, and once you see it, screw your lever back on just a little bit. It's coming apart here for me. Once you screw your lever in a little bit, put it in there so it's almost in there. It's almost tight, but leave it so you can still move this piece. And once you line your lever up right here, with the bed, you want to pull it. Sorry, I just had to make the screw a little tighter. You want to make sure you pull this silver piece as far back as you can. As far back as you can get it. And hold it right there. And screw your lever back in. Alright. And now, once everything's put back together, you put your blades back on. Cutting blade rests right on here. Top blade, put it right here. I like to put the screws in first on my top blade. It just makes it a little easier for me to put back on. You can do it however you want. I just like to put my screws in first. And that's why you always want to have a hard surface or something so you can always find your screws, because I just almost lost one. Alright. And when you put your top blade on, you put your standing blade on. One came off. You want to screw it in, but it's still loose. It's not screwed in all the way. Don't ever screw one screw in at a time. You always want to go right, left, right, left, right, left, or whatever. Or left, right, whatever way you want to go. You never just want to tighten one screw up all the way at one time. Alright, now, for your hard surface, put your blades just like this, straight on your hard surface, so that way you can get it straight. And then you want to screw your screws in, just like I said, right, left, or left, right, whatever you want to do. And there you have it. You should, this isn't pulled back as far as I would like it to be. And there you have it. Your fast feed should be Zero Gap. Oh, I got my lever open right now. Fast feed should be much closer. If they're not Zero Gap, that means either you have to pull this back a little bit more, or you have to push that silver thing a little farther forward. Alright, you guys, rate, comment, subscribe, leave a message. You know, any questions, any comments, I'll be happy to answer.